I'm Samantha Drugel.
And I'm Chancey Boyce. Welcome to the 28th fully live broadcast of Lotus Leaf Live here remotely from our own homes, where we'll be broadcasting the news every Friday.
This week we'll be delivering several important school announcements and bringing you another one of Megan's baking packages.
Today is Friday, May 7th, 2021, and this is Lotus Leaf Live. Monroe Public Schools will be returning to in-person learning this Tuesday, May 11th, according to a letter which arrived to MPS families last night. Superintendent Everly said she hopes to end the year strong. There is still an option to opt into remote learning. This morning, a letter was sent from the high school with specific plans, and a schedule was also sent home. TFT teachers should be reviewing the schedule with students this morning. The schedule is very similar to what we have been doing in the past weeks. The live lesson schedule remains the same beginning at 9 a.m. Students will still see hours 1 through 3 Monday and Wednesday, and hours 4 through 6 Tuesday and Thursday for live lessons. Asynchronous times will still be in the afternoon. For in-person learning, students should report to TFT at 7:23 a.m. Students will eat breakfast and lunch with their TFTs. Those are the last names A through K may report to the building on Monday and Tuesdays, with the rest of the alphabet zooming into class. Those with the last names L through Z may report to the building on Wednesday and Thursdays, with the rest of the alphabet zooming into class. Please see your TFT teacher with any questions and for the detailed schedule.
MPS is offering the M-Step next Friday, May 14th, to all 11th grade students. If you are interested in taking it, please complete an online form sent home to families or ask your TFT teacher.
This Wednesday, May 12th, is Decision Day for seniors. We are excited that the event will be in person at Bunkelman Field at MHS. The event will start at 12:30 p.m., but seniors are asked to arrive at noon and find their TFT teachers in the stands. If you would like to participate in person, please let your TFT teacher know today. Create your poster and arrive at noon with poster in hand. If you cannot attend in person, please send a picture of yourself with your poster on a Google form in your TFT classroom. Here's a reminder, seniors only, no guests allowed at the event.
This Tuesday, May 4th, the Monroe County residents voted by a ratio of 2-1 to extend the Monroe Public Schools technology millage. This will ensure that technology such as Chromebooks and general software will continue to be provided to the Monroe area students and schools. In addition, the millage to raise the amount of money being sent to Monroe County's museum passed, ensuring that the museum will be able to expand its exhibits, renovate, and create a local historical site.
A few weeks ago, we talked with Ms. Bonham, one of our senior class advisors who has been working incredibly hard to put our prom together. We have her here once again this morning to talk a little bit more about prom. Hey, Ms. Bonham, it's great to see you. How are you doing this morning?
Doing great. How are you, Chancey?
Oh, I'm just doing great. I had my coffee. We're doing wonderful, and that's great to hear. So last week, we mentioned that thanks to changes in health department guidelines, students will be allowed to dance at prom in cohort groups. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, we had some changes with prom just like 2 weeks away and now a week away. Next Friday will be our prom. And so the changes that were made were we are allowed to have guests from outside of our district. Any guest that is joining that is not a Monroe Public School student will have to complete a prom guest form. It's a Google form that is in the senior Google Classroom, along with showing a negative COVID test within 72 hours of the event. They can bring that COVID test to prom itself, or they can have the test done at MHS. This Wednesday, before and after Decision Day, we will have free COVID testing for all seniors and prom guests. This event is open from 10:30 to 11:45 and 2:30 to 4. Any senior, any student tested will receive a free senior t-shirt that was created by our class officers. Chancey himself had a role in creating that t-shirt. So please come get tested prior to the event. And the dancing has been allowed. So you can dance within your groups, and then we'll keep some groups away from other groups, but you'll be able to still slow dance with your honey, just like you would at any other prom event.
Absolutely. So speaking of stuff going on at prom, what are some of the activities that will be available for students going to prom, and how can we prepare for those activities?
Yeah, this prom is going to be still not as super traditional, but we have a lot of activities. It's going to start at 6:30. Photo booths will be open. Mr. Swinky will be there playing some live music. The DJ will be ready. And then we'll have some different games to play set out. Some cornhole games, giant Jenga, Yahtzee. Walking the grounds itself, the golf course is gorgeous, so you can kind of look around, take some photos with your friends. Dinner will be served promptly at 7:30. There's a few courses there of dinner. And to prepare, we want to think about it being kind of cold once the sun sets. So you may want to bring a light jacket or a sweater, something that kind of goes with your dress, thinking about that once the sun goes down. We will have a few heaters available, but not a many. So please, please, please dress appropriately. And then thinking about your shoes. Most of the dinner's all going to be on concrete, but some of those activities are going to be, you have to walk across grass or in the grass for a moment. And if you're wearing a specific type of heel, that might be a challenge. And dancing in heels can also get super painful after a while. So thinking about bringing a pair of flats or some fancy flip-flops, something just to change your shoes out maybe after dinner, after you had your photos, to be more comfortable and really enjoy the evening. Lastly, have a matching face mask. That would be fun for your dress. I've seen a lot of fun ones. And you can also wear a fun masquerade mask. So if you haven't got one, I do suggest getting one. They're still Amazon. You could still get them in shipping time. Etsy has a lot of personal made ones, but the shipping might be tight because we're only a week out now. How exciting.
Absolutely. So in a week, it's very soon. So when we get there, what can we expect to happen right away?
So arrival starts at 6:30. When you come in, we would like you to present a student ID, whether that be your school ID or a driver's license. We would like to see an ID to check you in. We'll check in by name and student ID number along with the corresponding guest if you have a guest with you. And then after your check-in, you are going to select your table. Table arrangements have to be noted. They're very specific for contact tracings. That's when you'll remove your mask and eat. So we're going to ask that you sign up. You'll get to choose, who you're sitting with in your table. There's 6 folks per table. So when you sign up, after you come in, you'll sign up for your table. And then after that, you'll go down the line and we'll have Miss Pewitt and Mrs. Massengill there to take a photo of you and your date or you and your group, however you would like, or just you. And those photos will be available after prom for everyone for free online.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for coming on and talking about prom, Ms. Bonham. It means a lot. I hope you have a great week.
PPI would like to announce the challenge for this next week. The challenge will be to say something kind to a classmate and record what you say. Record it on a Google form, and the form is in the MPS bookmarks. Remember, you have a chance to win a gift card.
Lotus Leaf would like to remind juniors who took the SAT that your scores went up this Wednesday, May 5th, if you'd like to check them out on the College Board website. Once again, we hope you got a score you're happy with.
In April, the 2020-2021 annual student design competition was held where students in drafting and design compete. Here to give us more information is the first place winner, Jax Mignano. How are you, Jax?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Just so everybody knows, could you quickly describe the competition that you competed in?
Sure. So the competition is a part of the Drafting and Design 2 class, where you learn how to design a home throughout the year. The plans you make are then entered into the countywide design competition, and the winner's home has a chance to be built here in Monroe. The software used to make the plan is AutoCAD, but we also work with other 3D softwares like Punch and Revit.
That's cool to have something that you can bring your design to life. I know you talked about a couple of different softwares. Could you just quickly explain the design process that you went through?
Sure. So the primary software used was AutoCAD, and that is a program where you're able to have a selection of shapes and lines that you're able to manipulate in any way you would like. And so every drawing plan for a house that would typically be on paper, we're able to make on the computer.
And so while doing all these different programs and going to all these different sites, what opportunities did this experience bring you?
Well, this wasn't just a class, it was also career exploration. I worked with multiple softwares and learned about residential design and construction work. It also implemented math and creativity with a good amount of problem solving as well. And I definitely felt accomplished by the time I submitted my plan.
And so you seem to really greatly benefit from this program. So how can other students get involved in this sort of thing?
Well, I recommend every student should take at least one CTE class during their time at the high school. If you like design, computers, problem solving, and challenging yourself, you should take the drafting class. You learn a lot about industry standard softwares and programs, and to get involved, you just have to take the class.
Well, thank you for being here today. That's really cool. And congratulations on winning your competition once again.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, Jax. This Tuesday, which was May the 4th be with you day, Elon Musk's SpaceX Space Exploration Organization, that's a mouthful, sent a brand new Falcon 9 rocket equipped with 60 internet satellites at Kennedy Space Center in Florida before successfully touching down on a drone ship in the Atlantic Ocean. The event was dubbed the Star Wars Day launch by Musk and the company.
Megan Kane and her father are back at it again, yet with another baking package. This time they'll be testing crumble cookies. Take it away, Megan.
Last place, peanut butter, whatever.
I really thought that was going to be the best.
Buddy, buddy. It's
Peanut butter nutter buddy? Wait a minute. I didn't say that right.
no, it's Muddy Buddy.
Yeah, Muddy Buddy.
Thanks, Megan. The full video will be available later on today. And now here's Delaney with the sports.
I'm Delaney Setzler here with your sports update. Trojans varsity baseball had a busy week, starting with a doubleheader on Saturday. The boys first lost to Riverview 1-3, but had a quick recovery, winning 6-3 in the second game. On Monday, the boys played at Blissfield High School. They lost despite out-hitting Blissfield with a final score of 5-6. The boys then competed in an out-of-league game against Detroit Western International on Tuesday. They lost 0-12. They faced Bedford for one last game this week, last night, with a final score of 1-10. The JV boys faced Riverview for a doubleheader Saturday morning, winning 7-0 and 7-1. They played Bedford on Wednesday, losing 0-13 and 2-14. The girls' varsity soccer fought hard against Saline on Monday. The girls eventually lost 8-0 with only 9.8 seconds left in the game. JV girls also faced Saline on Monday and lost 8-0. MHS boys golf played on Tuesday against Dexter, Pioneer, and Pinckney. They lost the match with a final score of 182 overall. Kyle Pafford was Monroe's best scorer with a score of 42. MHS plays on Wednesday, May 12th versus Ann Arbor Huron and Ann Arbor Skyline. Girls varsity tennis competed against Airport High School last Friday, losing 7-1. And our track team competed at Bedford on Wednesday. The boys finished with a final score of Bedford 91 to Monroe's 42. The girls won with a final score of 79-58. Here's a clip of Meredith Soul winning first place in one of her events, the 100-meter dash. That's all for sports. Back to you, Chancey.
Thanks, Delaney. There have been a number of new film and television releases from Disney's Marvel Studios recently. Here to make sense of it all is our very own Drake Carr. Take it away, Drake.
Hi, I'm Drake Carr, and here's some movies and shows you should expect from Marvel in the upcoming months. Black Widow was supposed to come out November 6, 2020, but the release date was moved 2 times since then, and now the current release date is July 9th, 2021. Black Panther 2's official title and release date was just announced. The title will be called Black Panther: Wakanda Forever and will be released July 8th, 2022. Marvel has announced that Chadwick's role as Black Panther will not be replaced in this movie. The Loki series will be released to Disney Plus June 9th, 2021, following the Loki that escaped in Endgame. And the release date to Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings was also changed, just like Black Widow's, to a different date, which is now confirmed as September 3rd, 2021. There is a ton of titles and release dates that have been released by Marvel and Disney the past couple months, and I highly recommend you guys go check them out.
Thanks, Drake. Monroe students have been dealing with online schooling for the entirety of this past year, and it can be very hard. Our very own Tristan Mann is here with another one of his tech bites to talk about apps that you can use to help with online schooling. Take it away, Tristan.
Hey, welcome back to another Tristan Tech Bite segment. I'm here today to bring you 5 apps that will help make online school easier for you. There's everything from planners to citation sources and even calculators. The first app is My Homework. It's an app that helps you keep track of all your assignments' due dates. Because as we all know, it can get a little confusing between the different due dates that teachers can set. However, with My Homework, it helps you organize all of those into a neat calendar that will help you keep track of everything you need. My Homework is easy to look at, pleasing to the eye, and fairly intuitive to use. It helps you keep track of all your classes and your homework's due dates. It can also help you keep track of test dates and anything else you might need. My Homework is free, and it's available for iOS, Android, Windows, and Mac. The next program on our list is called EasyBib. EasyBib is just like it sounds. It's a website that helps you cite your sources or to check your paper. EasyBib can help you scan your paper for missing citations, unintentional plagiarism. The free citation generator allows you to format your bibliography for MLA, APA, and many other formats. EasyBib is free for the basic and mobile versions, and it's available for Windows and Mac. The next app on our list is called AnyDo. AnyDo allows you to make to-do lists and organize everything on there by category, time, date, and location. If you're not a list person, AnyDo does a pretty good job of being able to help you keep track of things anyway. AnyDo is free and available on iOS, Android, Windows, Mac, Google Assistant, Chrome. It's available on everything. The next app on our list is called Go Conquer. This lets you use great learning resources like mind maps, flashcards, quizzes, slides, and notes. Go Conquer is an extra help for any students who need help in certain classes. It has a large list of different classes and subjects you can take, and each one has their own flashcard sets, lessons, and everything else you might need to learn that subject. Go Conquer is free, and is available on Android, iOS, and the web. The final app on my list is something that I'm pretty sure most people have heard of by now, at least. It's Desmos, the online graphing calculator. This one's particularly helpful for any students who might not have a graphing calculator at home, but are taking math classes where it's required to have one. Desmos has a simple interface that's fairly easy to understand, and is able to greatly help you with your math work. Desmos is free and available on Windows, Mac, and mobile. That's it for today's list. Be sure to tune in next week for another great broadcast.
Thanks, Tristan, for another classic tech bite. That's all we have for you today. Remember, you're not alone. Try to remain positive and stay informed. Join us next week when we talk to a few of the teachers retiring this year at MHS.
We will continue to keep our social media and website updated during these fast-changing times. Be sure to follow us on all our social media at Lotus Leaf Live. You can read the full stories and more on our website, lotusleaflive.com. I'm Samantha Drugel.
And I'm Chancey Boyce. We hope everyone is staying safe, and we will see you next time.
Thanks for watching.